this is James and Nanetta with World Domination, and we are driving through Arizona right now, getting close to the Grand Canyon. It's been beautiful scenery, so we thought we would just jump on and chat and let you guys enjoy the view. The bad thing is whenever you do a video like this and not on Facebook Live, you can't flip it, so you don't get to see us, which is probably just as well because it's been an incredibly windy day today, and it's kind of scary seeing what my hair especially looks like right now.
And I didn't do my makeup today, so no one really wants to see that.
But we're just kind of humming along in the car and enjoying the view. It's been really pretty. Of course, down we're kind of coming out of the mountains a little bit, but that's the way it works, right? You start a video because it's gorgeous and then everything ends. I was having a little technical difficulties though getting this set up. Hopefully it'll stay.
And the wind gust is really extreme, sometimes 45, 50 miles an hour, so it's kind of hard to relax when you're driving along and feeling good, and all of a sudden it feels like your truck gets picked up by a tornado and moved 3 feet. Even when you got 3,000 pounds, it seems like, in the cab. But so it's kind of a challenge, but
hey,
good times.
It's beautiful. Oops, I don't know what I just did. It's beautiful outside. We got blue skies. It is 44 degrees, so it's cool here, but we're not in Oklahoma where it's covered with an ice storm right now, apparently. Seeing lots of friends and family share that there's lots of ice coming down and on the ground, and it's freezing cold, and I think people have said they've lost power, so we are very thankful it doesn't look like that.
Apparently the frozen tundra is further out east, so we are glad we're not there. I woke up this morning and I really wanted to cry because I had to put on jeans and a long sleeve t-shirt, which I haven't done since probably March of this year.
Yeah, we've been enjoying 70 degrees weather in San Diego for the last 3 weeks. It literally, goodness, this road's bouncing. It literally hardly fluctuated more than, like, I don't know, 5 or 6 degrees probably the whole time we were there. I think there was 1 or 2 days maybe where it got up to 80. But most days it was like 72, 73, maybe 75. And even in the mornings when we would wake up and look at the temperature, it was 70, 71. So it was just perfect weather there all the time. And then this morning we wake up and it's 51 where we were.
I just hope all of our friends and family who we come to see in the next few weeks really appreciate the sacrifices we're making to come back out there, because not only will it be cold and we're driving through these rough roads up and down the mountains, which we've already told you I don't like. Yeah, it's going to be cold. There's going to be potential snow on the way, so it's a stressful drive back into the frozen tundra. So you should really send us gifts or something of a thank you, because yeah, we're giving up paradise to do that. But now we love you, so it's really all worth it.
This road is so bouncy. This is bouncing all over the place. But look how gorgeous. It's so pretty out here. Really sorry it's so bouncy.
And I'm trying to drive slow, and the people behind me probably aren't getting upset, but I guess they can go around, because I've learned I don't care. If you don't want to drive slow.
Oh my gosh. People, yeah, here's a PSA. Quit worrying about getting somewhere so fast that you risk yours and other people's lives. Yesterday,
we almost died yesterday.
We were driving
literally
on like just not a 2-lane like this, but like literally a 2-lane, like both directions. We were still in California, right? Driving. We might have been in Arizona. We were almost to Lake Havasu City. But we're driving down the highway, and there was all this traffic coming from the other direction. I think everybody was leaving the lake from the weekend.
Or they had their own Burning Man festival, according, if you see our pictures. We've stopped at places that had thousands of shoes just thrown out in the desert.
Yeah, it was weird.
So
but
maybe
anyways,
it's a big shoe party.
So we're driving down this highway, and we're coming along at, pretty good clip, 70 miles an hour, and all of a sudden there's this truck coming at us in our lane, and James had to pretty much stop. He almost had to pull over off the side of the road, And if he hadn't stopped, that car would have hit us head on, trying to pass other cars, like a whole line of them. Like, what is wrong with people that they think they have to go that fast, that you put other people's lives in danger? And that happened, what, 2 or 3 times?
Yes.
It was insane. Like, slow down, people. Nothing is worth driving that fast for.
Slow the hell down. That's what we're trying to say, because you're putting other people's lives, not only yours, in your hands.
I mean, we were driving 70, and I think the speed limit was 65, and people were flying by us and passing us. We're like, take time to enjoy the view.
You will get there when you get there. That's one thing we've learned about traveling is go slow. Kind of like, when you're dropping LSD or marijuana, you gotta go slow. I'm just teasing. I've read that online. Microdose, same thing with driving. You just take it slow and have a good time. And I can talk like that because we've been in states where everything is legal, so that's a full disclaimer there. Anyways, a lot of times I think in the past I just wanted to hurry up and get where I was going, and you don't even get to enjoy the scenery when you're doing that. If you want to stop and get a huckleberry pie and wherever it was we were at up there by Glacier National Park.
Yeah, were we in Kalispell?
Kalispell, yeah, around
we
north
might
of
have been
Kalispell.
further. I can't remember, but it was going into Glacier National Park.
But you see these cool things on the side of the road, and you're like, oh, I wish we would have known, so we could have stopped and taken a look. But if you're driving 95 miles an hour like our friend Jared does, you never get to stop and enjoy life. The whole life is just a blur. Sorry, Jared, didn't mean to call you out on video, but yes, I love you, but you do drive entirely too fast. And
he's never gonna live that down.
Yes, I'm still taking medication for that.
That's honestly not that, but like the slow down and enjoy the ride. That's one of the things that I think James more than me is still having to work on this because, well, yesterday, for example, we're driving.
Wait, you're saying I need to slow down and enjoy life?
Yeah.
You're so wrong.
No, I don't mean you're driving. Let me finish.
Your road rage is
Let me finish. So yesterday we were driving from San Diego to Lake Havasu City, and there was a museum along the way, and we passed it. I don't remember what town we were in. It was kind of close to, well, anyway, we're driving along. We passed it on our way to San Diego, and he saw it then and was like, oh, that kind of looks neat. And, oh, look at what they have out there. I'm like, well, you can stop if you want to go in. And he said, no.
It was an air museum on Van Buren Street.
And so anyway, so we're passing it again, and he was about to just keep on going. I'm like, why don't you stop if you want to? So he finally did, turned around and went back, and then he's feeling guilty. Oh, we need to hurry. I'm like, why? We don't have to be anywhere by any certain time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he still has to learn how to relax, and it's okay to take time and see things along the way.
But to be fair, we're like old people who don't like to drive in the dark. So my whole thing was about getting to our destination early so we didn't have to drive in the dark. Because I know
we had plenty
when
of
we
time.
travel, we stop a lot to pee, get coffee, pee again, take pictures, and a 3-hour drive can end up taking 7 hours. So my concern was just get there before the wind, snow, sleet, and darkness.
We are good at that.
Yes.
We do like to take our time, but that's part of the fun is, we don't have a schedule. We don't have to be, most of the time, we don't have to be anywhere by any certain time. And so, stopping to see things along the way is part of the adventure and something that I want to make sure that we take time to do. And I think that's something we all need to do is just take time and enjoy things along the way. Whether it be on a road trip like this or just in life. Sometimes we get so worried about, being busy, or I have this task to do, or this place to be, or this activity to get my kids to, that we kind of forget to slow down and just enjoy this journey of life. So, anyway, not trying to turn this into a little preaching session.
Wow, get off your soapbox, Maya. Jeez.
We just want people to enjoy life. There's so much out there to see and do, and experiences to be had.
Or spending time with your family or your favorite four-legged animal. It doesn't have to be traveling.
Yeah.
I just celebrated my 50th birthday about a month ago, and as I was writing my post on worlddomination.com, I was reflecting just how fast life goes. And I think so many times, the moral of the story is we blink and life is gone. And sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses. You have to enjoy life. And that's what it's about. If we're always rush, we're going to miss out on the great opportunities in front of us. So no matter what you're doing, sometimes just slow down and have a blast and enjoy the experience. Even when you're driving through a hellish nightmare of a mountain pass.
This isn't bad at all.
No, I'm not saying this one. I'm talking about, some of the previous
Glacier.
ones.
He's never going to forget that moment.
No, we have guardrails here, so I feel a little safer.
Yeah. Plus, it's not a great big steep cliff off the side. Yeah, I told him a minute ago, we would survive if we fell off this. We might get hurt, but we'd survive.
Yeah, I might die of a heart attack before I hit the ground.
This is interesting. It's always a little nerve-wracking, though, whenever you see things that are, like, protecting from big rocks, and there's signs that say rocks could be falling. Like, what are you supposed to do if a big boulder is coming? It's not like you can do anything to get out of the way.
Yeah, just imagine if, someone found this video 30 weeks from now and we were hit by a boulder and this was our last message. We've said that before, It's always interesting.
Let's not think that way.
Other than that, yeah, travel has been good. Life has been good.
We're excited to get to the Grand Canyon.
Though I've heard it's just a big hole in the ground, so we'll see how exciting that is. It might
It's
be
gonna
like
be pretty amazing.
it might be like Mount Rushmore. I walk up and say, "That's nice, let's go." Take the picture, call it done. Let's get on to the next place.
I think it'll be even better. And I enjoyed Mount Rushmore. Don't let him dissuade you if you haven't been to Mount Rushmore. It was cool. It was a neat experience.
Well, we can agree to disagree.
All right. Any other pressing thoughts on your mind?
Ugh. Just remember, there's a lot of forest fires going on right now, and we really want to send our thoughts and prayers out to the people in California, Colorado, some of the places we've been. That
So
we're
glad
going
Colorado's getting
through horrible
snow.
stuff. And I just think about when I was a member of the Smokey Bear fan club when I was 7 years old. Only you can prevent forest fires. Be careful if you're out there, smoking or cooking or anything like that. Don't throw your cigarette butts on the ground. Don't throw your match into the field. Don't be playing with your, I don't know, what do you call those things, the little power, whatever tools outside. The welder, that's what, arc welders, Be careful right now. So, yeah, that's all I can think of. Sending our thoughts and prayers to those people out there. Hopefully everything will be good. And, the fires will stop and lives will be saved.
Hopefully so. All right. Well, we've rambled long enough, I think, for this video.
Yeah,
so.
Dawnette is telling me to shut up and quit talking. She's giving me hand signals that you can't see. Apparently, she can talk and go on her soapbox, but I can't go on mine. So, that's how our marriage works. Dawnette gets all the show and the glory, and I get to do nothing. I stand.
Yeah, I think if we timed the speaking of each of us, it would be much more of you than of me.
I think you're wrong. Any of our viewers out there want to clock our videos and see who talks
Oh
more?
my gosh.
Please do that for us. You might win a prize.
All right, well, we've rambled long enough and wasted your time. But we hope you've enjoyed the scenery. It's been pretty, and when we see some more, we probably turned this on a little bit too late because it's been neat, but it was even prettier before we got the video on. So we'll show more later. But thanks for watching. Tune in to worlddomination.com on our blog and on our Facebook page and on our Instagram in order to see more and to see lots of pictures.
Yeah,
that we share.
please help us get to 100 people on Instagram. I mean, that's my whole goal in life now is to get to 100 followers on Instagram. So follow us, World Domination. I'll love you forever.